Okay, guys. So Franca has decided to ask me some questions. I felt we were talking about it and then it was long, so I wanted to do a live stream to that effect.
Yeah. I was like, no life. It seems he's like, no, let's do the life. So let's cut everything short. Yeah. So I was asking him. I was thinking out loud. Okay, I've never thought of divorce. I've never thought of divorce. Okay, but when you hear stories from outside, like what people are talking about, what people are saying
Yo,
about
my
their own
people.
about their marriages and all of that, you get worried.
Hi,
So
guys. Welcome to our live stream.
yeah,
We're just having a chat, so if you have a question, you can ask us, or you can just comment as well. Franca is
yes,
bombarding me with some questions.
yeah. So I was asking. It says in the Bible that, maybe do you know that verse that I read it out loud?
Or just God just talks about uh, the fact that He hates divorce.
Divorce. Yes. So
No,
until
ask me the question about uh, the girl who wants to divorce the husband.
yeah. So I read a story in which the girl had to leave the house with her twins, okay. But the story was that her husband, before they got married, made a statement that after we get married, we have to reduce how we spend our money. And she said, okay, she was thinking because they become one, then they would have to reduce how they spend married and all.
Hey, Yvonne, why do you think some why
Like
do you think some
really?
divorces are
This
necessary?
is the question I
Hey,
asked him. I asked him that would he really advise for divorce? Because sometimes you can see the thing like this, and the only thing you have to do is to just divorce. But would you advise if the person should divorce? So the story is the lady got married to this guy, and now this guy, after like 6 months, the guy, I think 6 months or a year or something like that, the guy started misbehaving, selling um their stuff in the house, baby cots and all of that. So the lady is asking for an advice. Okay, the lady says after they got married and her husband started misbehaving, she was like, "What's really happening?" Her husband should tell her the truth, okay, but she had to dig in to find the truth, and the truth was that her husband pay slip was very low,
and
and
how much is being paid at job
her
also?
job was very low, and the lady was being paid well.
Mm.
But if so, why don't you tell your wife that, oh, maybe wifey, this is the kind of pay I take,
I get
so
it.
I can't provide this and that and that and that in the house, so you can support it. But he didn't say anything. When the lady goes to the market, then the lady comes back without a receipt. Then you ask, receipt no way. What did you buy? The next time you go to the market with your wife, with the wife.
At the marriage, you know,
I know,
auditing.
I know, right? And then the next market, the guy goes with her. Sometimes when she has to go to the market and buy some things to replace the things that are finished, the husband will tell her that the husband would wake up very early in the morning, go and check what is happening in the kitchen, what is left, and then we'll just give her like half of the money that he has to give, and you don't give them monthly allowances and all. And now the lady got pregnant and gave birth to twins, and even buying things because the lady complained about her husband selling things from the house and all of that. The husband decided that, okay, if so, the baby comes. I'll be you to the baby is yours too.
Yeah,
So you buy one of the baby cots. I'll buy one of the baby cots so that we like
yeah, we
let's
share.
we share. But the wife didn't have a problem, but the wife supported in doing that. But she said the babies weren't sleeping in the cot. So one time she went out, she came back. The husband had sold the baby cot. The wife asked, "Where are the baby cots?" I've sold them, and the husband gave a harsh answer. Okay, but I'm but I'm asking, what at all should this lady do? Because your husband is not supporting, and even from the onset of marriage, your husband lied to you. What at all would make you divorce him? Because the lady has left the house, and now the husband doesn't even check up on her, not even the children. So what at all would make you, the lady, leave your husband?
So the lady is divorced.
Yeah, she's on peace. Happy at where she is, so she doesn't feel like going back to the man.
So where she is, she has rented the place.
Yes. So what at all would make her leave? Because me, if you ask me this, and I'm thinking logically, like,
So guys, you have heard the story. Like, what do you really think about what she is saying? What do you really think the girl should have done or she should do? Because honestly, for me, I feel like divorce is not an option at all. I feel like even if you divorce and you go and marry somebody else, you may never know the character somebody else will show you. Why? Because one thing I've come to learn is that, like, the people we want, the people we want to marry, want to be with, they are not alive. Oh, they are in our head. That's just one of the things. You see, they are in our head, and many times it's like some oblivious picture that we have of ourselves and the people we want to be with, the people we want to marry, and all of that. But I think divorce is not an option at all. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I always believe in this thing, the act of singleness. Why am I talking about act of singleness? You see, I'm sure the girl, when they were dating, she could tell that the guy, she struggles with some things.
yeah.
She struggled with some things so much that at this point she would have to sell the things to be able to sort things out.
You would.
I'm
not sure.
And then in that way, you should find out what he's using those monies for.
But why would you just sell something that even the listed things for the marriage, he has sold some things for me. Like who does that?
No, you see, my point here is that the question is the girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not just about leaving the house or divorcing.
Mm-hmm.
The most important part for me is that, can she work, make money, and take care of the children?
That's what she's doing now.
If she can work, make money, and take care of the children, then she should do that. Take care of the husband, she should do that.
And be under the same roof with the husband.
Yes, of course. You see, the reason I'm saying that is the guy abusing you?
No.
Is he beating you?
No.
Is he disrespecting you in a way?
Yes, because
for selling the things and all of that.
Yes,
no, you see something like that. Something like this. Something like this. If you look at it closely, you realize that it is either a deep-rooted thing that is with a guy that he hasn't solved for a long time. You remember in counseling, some of these questions were asked us. Yes. If there's something that we need to solve, we need to go and solve it fast before even the counseling continues.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Many times when we are dating people, we see the loopholes, but we forget to fill them.
Yeah, true though.
I mean, like, we know the things that are wrong with us.
But would you advise? So the thing is, would you advise the lady to divorce? Because at the moment, the lady will take care of everything. But would you advise her to be under the same roof with this man who is not supporting in any way? Okay, even if you don't have money, some men are not ready to change. Yes. Even if he's not giving you anything, what at all is he doing to you that is making you happy? Because you can't be under the same roof with a man who is not going to make you happy, or a woman who is not giving you peace.
You see, this is what I'm talking about.
There's no peace. What at all would you be?
I'm coming. This is what I'm talking about. First of all, your peace as a woman or a man is not in your partner's hands.
Yes.
Sure. It's in your hands. My peace is in my hands, oh. If I don't, honestly, you are not the reason I have peace, oh. Yeah. If
If I didn't have the peace I have with me, first of all, do you think I'd have chosen you? No. Your peace should be in your hands.
Yeah.
Your sound mind, it should be in your hands, not in your partner's hands. Let the things be with you first. Like your happiness, no. Let it be with you first. If it's with you first, these things won't be a problem. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I get where you're coming from.
I won't advise divorce. When I say I won't advise divorce, this is what I mean. Yvonne said some men are not ready to change. See, many times we are expecting people to change because in our mind we want them to change by force. No, you can't force. There's a proverb that says that you can force a horse to the river, but you can't force it to drink the water. That's how it is.
Yeah.
See, rather pray. See, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you this. When we were doing counseling, my pastor's wife said something to her that if I'm misbehaving, she should go and report me to God instead of her to nag and go and report me to God, and God will listen to you.
Oh yeah, I know God will listen to me.
So pray for the person. Pray for the person.
What if the person doesn't have what I have, like me having faith in all of that?
And
would you advise
she must be born again.
What if you? But you know, these are the kind of things that happens, and then husbands claim their wives, and then wives claim their husbands in the same, under the same movie. You know all of these things.
You see,
the guy is not ready to go for counseling because the lady says she has gone to their counselors and they've invited him, but the guy got angry and insulted her, used harsh words. You see, so now that the guy is not ready for all of this, what should she do? What should she do? Like, for me, I don't advise divorce, okay? And I won't brag that it won't come, because in every marriage, things come, circumstances, perils, and all. But I'm always asking myself, what at all, if God died for me and He's always forgiving me every day? I know there are some things that we do to ourselves that brings scars, and those scars can't be cleared off. It's just like wapra, na ekuna ekesi, na matnaba. It will never go. You get that? No matter what. So I'm asking. So if the scars is there, and you still want to forgive, but it's not happening, now what would you do? Would your final advice for the person be, you should divorce and find your way, or just be in the marriage and suffer? Like, that's what I'm asking. Would you just be in the marriage?
The thing is that divorce is not just a divorce. So it's not just the fact that you are divorcing that makes it work or that makes you happy.
For sure.
You see, you may never know what you will face, what you will encounter when you divorce. You never know until you do it. Don't think it is that easy. Do you get what I'm saying? Until you divorce, don't think divorce is ever easy. It's like ever an easy thing to do. Don't try until you divorce.
Yeah. So what would you do?
If she is somewhere right now, taking care of herself and the children, she should keep doing it.
But she shouldn't divorce.
She shouldn't divorce.
So she should be
because
somewhere.
the separation alone can affect the children.
Yes, I get that. But now she's living alone with the children, so that means that she is now taking care of the children. The husband is not even visiting, calling, or anything.
So she should keep doing it.
So already, there has been a separation between the husband and the wife.
So she should keep doing it, but the children, I don't think they should ever divorce. She should keep doing what she's doing. Keep doing it at your best. Without expectation, keep doing it.
So if your husband goes to marry, if maybe a husband goes to marry,
until the guy goes to marry, she's free.
And she can divorce. Okay. That's great. That's
until the guy goes to marry, she's free. That's what I believe.
Okay.
But you see, even though that's happening, she still has to pray for the guy. Because it's only prayer that can change. No matter how stubborn the person is, it's only prayer that can change it. No matter how stubborn.
No matter how stubborn.
Yeah, no matter how stubborn somebody is, it's only prayer that can change it.
It's only prayer though. It is well with us. So it is well with us.
Like goosebumps.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's fine. So yeah. So I was just asking him this kind of questions. So, not that it's something that I've never thought of, like, because, but in case it comes, I pray the Holy Spirit directs my path and helps me, like, wisdom wise, knowledge wise, to to overcome all of this. So yeah, and also my
No, hang it over there.
my and also my 25th birthday is coming.
Oh, guys, her 25th birthday is coming. What should we do for her? I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her. I want to even put a prank on her, cry.
Oh, my 25th birthday is coming in, and I can't wait because you know before I think when I was 20 years I was telling
She
myself
has a story to tell you on her 25th birthday.
yeah
So watch out for that video.
yeah. Let me just
Some
give you a
amazing
brief
story.
something.
If you give them, they will know what to talk about.
Hey, I'm just happy my 25th jubilee no, is it jubilee? Silver jubilee. Yeah. I can't wait to celebrate my 25th silver jubilee.
She's not going to be 25 years old.
I'm grown. Me person many in them though, but I'm growing.
Yeah,
Young.
you are
Yeah, I'm
young.
saying I'm growing. I'm still young. I'm still young. You know, I'm still young. I'm still young.
Yeah, so guys, happy 25th birthday in advance. Thank you, Yvonne. See how, as individuals, we find it difficult to change from a behavior. Talking if trying to change someone. Charlie, the day and you grow.
I know, right? Even changing yourself is not an easy.
It's not a joke. So
you
you see, when you think about this, that is why I always will say that. See, for me, I was privileged to had realized that Charlie, I need to develop myself, build myself, add value to myself. Way before I met her, see how. Yeah.
Individuals.
So exactly. So I was privileged to have that from the beginning. So my mind was set to changing. My mind was set to transformation. My mind was set to growth. My mind was set to basically, life is not like what we think it is.
Yeah.
You must decide. You must make up your mind to always learn. And once you are learning, you are growing.
Yeah.
Once you are learning, you are changing. Portia Escape!
It's easy to change.
Oh, so it's not very
I don't
easy.
believe that. Portia is scared.
It's not very easy to change you. Let me see the comment. It's easy to change.
I don't believe that.
You're lying.
I don't believe that thing at all.
That's good.
No,
Really?
No, I don't.
No, it's not easy.
Until
the person
has-
decides
yes,
to change.
To change.
You see, one of the things that I am privileged with is that when we met and we started talking, this is one thing that she has told me. Portia as coach. So one of the things Franca told me when we started dating was that she's willing to learn. She's willing to grow and change. That's one of the things that really helped me and is helping us today.
Yeah.
Because even in our quarrels, in our fights, like you know that we'll fight today, tomorrow we'll sit down very calm and talk about the thing that never happened. The same issue as though the thing never happened. Yeah. And there you realize that like no fight, nothing.
But when we notice say abro yourself, we just go for counsel.
Yeah. But even since we got back, it was only just one time that
we have to go for counsel.
Yeah,
because these things will surely happen. Like they will surely come. They will surely come. And until someone has a teachable spirit, you can never change the person.
Yeah.
For me, even when I haven't met him, I always wanted to learn something new because I knew there are some things that we are what I say, we are not perfect. Into things to come, but there are some people who haven't made up their mind to change.
But you know, maybe another thing that I've also realized is that even when you are dating somebody, she should focus on her kids and work. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Did they like exactly the point too? She should focus. You see, that's the point. That's what we all miss. She should focus on her kids and work that will really help. She should make herself happy. Yeah, that's all.
But so okay, fine, it's good though. But I'm saying that she's not going to ask for divorce because now she has separated. And you know that even though you are separated with your husband and you've not done it document wise, Like,
It's still not legal.
it's not legal. You don't have the freedom to go and do some things. So,
Yeah.
so would you rather be called a wife who cheated?
Who did what? Cheated.
Yes.
Cheated with what? What did she do?
No, I mean, maybe now you separated with your husband, but not law-wise, and now you've met someone who is giving you that happiness and all of that. You will surely one day shag, and your husband, you've not divorced him yet. It's still called cheating and fornication because you've not left your husband yet. So would you still stay would you still stay somewhere, your husband stays somewhere in which you've not divorced and you are there for 5 years and you've met someone you want to continue life with, and you are saying that because you've not divorced your husband you are waiting? Like,
No, you see, baby, this question is very dicey.
yeah.
It's not just as simple as we are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's beyond as simple as we're talking about it, and we must look at it from this angle that we all have issues.
Yeah, we all have issues.
We all come. Listen. We all come in relationships with what we are. There's nothing different about it.
No.
Just like somebody asked me how I should do a video on my channel on how to treat husbands should treat their wives or guys should treat their partners.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's not just automatic that a guy will be able to just treat you easily and well.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy doesn't give himself what is even the
Guarantee that the
Guarantee
next
that.
guy will be better.
exactly.
Oh,
You'll be surprised that guy will even be worse. Then you'll be like, then you want to go back to that same place. Where you want to go back? Charlie, it's true. It's true. It's true. So the point is that if the guy you are with can't treat himself well, he can't treat you well.
For sure.
And you see, many times, it's not easy to find somebody who is it at the end of the day, knowing that we are all not perfect and that we can make something work.
Yeah.
It's not easy to find such.
Yeah.
But before you find such, no, the new one will be worse. I know, everyone, I know. See, the new one will be very worse. You see, and one of the things I'm trying to say is that before you even meet that person that you say that maybe he is that person who is of such caliber. No, I don't think the guy is cheating. No, the guy just has issue with providing for the family, like money wise.
Yeah, he's being stingy.
And yes, he's being stingy. And the thing is that the guy, it looks like the guy has an issue. I'm sure when he was growing, he has been selling his own things. You know that thing that we always say that, like, if you're a guy, don't sell your shoe. So like when you are struggling or something.
Yeah.
Hey, there are guys who sell their things. When they start struggling, even their belts crack, they will sell it.
Yeah,
and they will wear their dress and fold it. Hey, I'm sure that the guys are doing a thing like that, and that's what's really getting him. It's a character that needs changing.
Yeah. But you know, I even told one friend of ours that if a man would do something, it will come from the woman. Okay, women knows how to you get that?
Yeah, like women.
No,
you see, maybe this is like Portia and sketch. What is Portia not doing to sketch?
That's sketch is not changing.
That sketch is not.
I'm sure by now
Portia is sketches brain.
You know that thing. Yeah, it's also there.
Hey,
it's also
Portia,
there.
I get you. I get you today.
Because we are all not perfect. Like, we all have this kind of the man we want to be and the woman we want to be with, but we all don't get those kind of women and men. You get that?
Yeah.
So I think that
Portia, you can see. What are you to sketch? What are you?
So I think maybe the girl doesn't have that confidence and all of that. Yeah, woman power. I know. So maybe the lady doesn't have any idea on how to make a man do things that he has to do.
Yeah.
Or maybe to the lady is not communicating so well to the husband that, oh, if this is what is happening, why don't we do this? Why don't we try Like you see that thing, yeah. So
She should show you there.
oh yeah, I
No, guys, girls, listen, ladies. I know that ladies are plenty here, and you are watching this, but let me tell you this. One of the things I shared with Franca when we were dating is that does she know that the Franca as a woman, her functionality, like how she's supposed to live, how she's supposed to be, is the same as what you said about the Holy Spirit. A helper, an intercessor, an advocate, a standby, and a comforter. You see, this is who you are as a woman. But here's the thing, women, you have influence, so it's not power. You don't have power. It's influence, and influence is beyond power. You see, what is making the guy behave the way he's behaving by selling the things and all of that? It's not just the power; it's influence. And woman, you have that influence actually. Hey, see. More of the story that I will hear that a guy is doing something is rather the girl being influencing the guy so much that the guy is spending only on them.
But have you heard of a guy who has spent so much on a lady that later in some years the lady will tell the guy that you are not my class?
Yeah.
And the guy that don't have anything, the guy will just have a conversation. You think women we don't have that influence?
Yeah, it happens.
Influence.
It happens. So know this, that you have influence. Like
Franca,
woman.
hey.
Oh, Frankie,
Mini
what's
pan,
up? What's up?
Yeah.
So women, you have influence. Like let that thing dwell in your mind.
Yeah.
I wish the lady is watching us, but women, you have influence. You have so much influence that you can turn things to your favor.
Yeah.
It's easy, crowd.
Even with him personally, sometimes he can tell me he wants to get this thing serious, and I'm telling him like, oh, hello, like no, I won't frown, I won't get angry, but my eyes
Guys,
and my
guys,
that thing, he
guys,
won't go and get it until
guys,
he
listen.
continue asking me, and I'm like, okay, that's
Guys, listen.
So
Guys, listen. I'm using Samsung S10 Plus for since 2019.
yes,
2020, 21.
3 years now.
3 years now. Phone animal cracky you. Me see me got to iPhone. Madam see Dabi.
I said no.
And yes, I mean this can be ho. Got to iPhone or see Dabi.
Oh, see, if a man don't even love you,
Hey, you can twist him.
I tell you.
You can twist him.
I tell you, if he doesn't love you,
Oh, but I do work.
That's going
But I do work.
it works.
Why is it that some girls, hey, but I do work go.
Why would a lady
Charlie.
go to a bank? Okay, the man doesn't love the woman, but the lady will go there and still get the contract that she needs to get.
Yeah, like what women get, men don't get.
Yes.
So sometimes when women are
real
fighting for women's rights and
Power
those
and
things,
all of that. I'm like, we have it all.
like they're just wasting their time.
We have it all. We
Yeah,
have
time.
it all. We have
Yes, women, you have influence. You have so much influence. You can do more.
Yes.
You are
we have
fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah, Frankie, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Women have influence. So, like
have so much
the places women can enter, men can enter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. Like from this from a male perspective, the places women can enter, men can't enter. It's not about the sex part or anything that don't go to them, but it's about the influence. Now you imagine. Let me give you this same scenario. Like this afternoon we were going to Carnation, right?
Yeah.
There was this lady who was passing by. The lady has buttocks. Wow. The lady didn't have to speak or say anything. There were about millions of boys who were just standing and looking at the girl like that.
Just looking. Can you imagine?
That is influence. That is influence. You can't say you take your eyes off.
Good evening,
Hi, Mary.
Anali. Yeah, welcome to our live chat, right?
Every guy was looking at the girl. Every boy. All the boys. There was this fitter crowd who was
There was one fitter
who was looking at the girl. I think I was confused.
Like, can you imagine that? Like,
Oh, Jesus.
women really have great influence.
No, women have
everything.
influence.
Women really have great influence. But just that we the women, we don't know how to use it. We don't know how to portray ourselves. So it's like we get into it and then like.
I know, Portia. So you know that thing that you are doing that.
What did Portia say?
Or see, imagine that lady asks them, yeah, imagine that lady asks them for a favor. They will they'll be hasty. They'll be hasty to do it.
Do it so easy.
Yeah. So you see the influence. You see the. So there's something that the lady is probably not doing that's making the guy to misbehave like that.
Yeah.
You see, and the communication too is very key. So we have to be sure that we have good communication in our relationship.
Yeah, the communication.
You see, many times, if maybe me and Franca we argue, is because maybe I'm saying something, or maybe I've used even a word that she doesn't understand. And one of the things recently that I'm helping her with now is that if you don't understand a word, don't just argue it or beat
You're not
yourself
helping
with
me. We are helping ourselves. Okay.
it. Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
So
That's
that
correction.
so that find out what the word means. When you find out what the word means, it will help you argue to make you feel like me or baby.
Yeah, I get that.
So communication is so important in
Communication
the relationship and marriage.
is a
So
key.
important.
It's key. I remember we had some arguments recently, and then when we went, our first time going back for like more knowledge on what to do, and then we went back and we were told that you guys have the answers, but you're not communicating. So you said all the answers. But you guys are not communicating and listening to yourself. So what at all? Like,
Yeah.
So it's like we have the answer, but we don't know how.
Yeah.
Until a council came in, and then a good council, not just a council, because you may go for a council and then it's like that one just pulls it all, but the council really helped.
Oh,
So
but guys, for real though, with this that we are talking about, right? One of the things I keep vouching for always is the act of singleness.
Yeah.
Act of singleness. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Like for example, Portia. I don't know why I'm.
Why do you want to date Portia
right
stuff
now.
like that? Like,
Hey!
Portia,
I said,
like,
Portia,
oh
listen. If you want Sketch to love you the more, if you want Sketch to do whatever you want there, be yourself.
Yeah.
Like when I say be yourself, you want to go and buy yourself that hair. Take your money, go and buy yourself that hair. And look Shepe. Oh, Sketch will run. I know Sketch, he will run after Portia. He run after Portia right now. Portia today I'm on your top.
Oh, please leave my stuff. Please, you left Okay, so yeah.
So guys, like what I'm saying, the act of singleness is so important that usually we don't pay attention to it and it affects us. Like for example, the dresses that I wear, like I wear them because sometimes you see there's this shop that I buy materials from, and if I go and buy the material, I know that material will be shy, I feel. But I say, Madam won't confirm me. Maybe friend Madam, not mean alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys are moved by what they see.
Yeah.
So Charlie, so if you want to please him or anything, be nice, look shepe. And yet, but doesn't mean that you should look shepe.
But at the moment, maybe the guy doesn't need to see the shepiness. The guy needs some wisdom. So you, the woman, you could, I could call. If you're married, you know how you do it. You come to
Portia, how do you crow Sketch? Tell us.
You go to your husband and all, and do what you have to do, and get him to talk and all of that, and then move from there. But I think women have that power.
You have power. You have influence. Women have influence.
You have that influence to.
But do you think Akufo-Addo, see our president? Do you think our president Akufo-Addo? Do you think if he's misbehaving, he's misbehaving Kekana? No. His wife is there.
Oh, like as I said, I was telling a friend, a neighbor, that if a man is becoming bad, you should blame the woman. If the man is becoming good, you blame the woman. Why? Women, when a man is tired from work and comes back.
Hey, Pasha, that's why we love you. Don't worry.
If your husband comes back from work, okay, and maybe you don't give him trouble, and he came
He
back.
will stay.
He came back from work, and there was an issue
Hello,
at the office.
you're welcome to our
You're
life.
welcome. And then he's back from work. And then he tells, oh baby, come and sit down. Let me tell you about what happened at the office. And then maybe he was involved. The woman, what you tell your husband is what he would stand on and react. So if a man would be good, it's coming from the woman. If the man would be bad, it's coming from the woman.
Yeah.
I remember Auntie Annabeth told me that if I do well in the marriage, that the home is good, you go outside is good, you go outside and something you're not doing well, it won't be
It will trace to you.
yes, they won't trace it to you. They'll trace it to me and say that what I say, the wife is the cause of the wife. So me, I believe that women
And it's so clear.
women have
clear.
influence.
You
Yes.
see,
It's
and
so
on this
clear.
note, that's why I will always say that the girl should pray for the husband. Like you
Yes.
pray for the husband
For sure.
and treat him well.
Yeah.
See, Bible even talks about how that instead of blessing our enemies, we rather pray for them and bless those who persecute us.
For sure.
Then this will tell you that the person you are even thinking he or she is evil, no, they are not as evil as you think they are.
No, at all.
See, start blessing them and you see what will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. You know.
That's all, Portia. That's all.
So,
That's all.
that's all.
It's not a joke, oh. Hey, you think
And also
you think a guy just goes out can get not doing a sin and no, share.
and also
You know the things that happens to the guys when they go out.
a lot of things.
When why do you think a husband wants to always run back home to the run back home? Not to the wife, but run back home.
Yes.
Charlie, because of what they are getting from the wife.
And also it's also the
Yes,
foundation.
they are stubborn. The men, some of them are stubborn,
Very
but
stubborn.
they are stubborn, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, no, they are soft.
Very soft.
They are
Men
soft.
are-
They are stubborn, but they are soft.
And
They just
also-
want to. Some of them they just want to prove to you, giddy giddy. Hey, I'm this. Not so.
And also the foundation too is involved. From the relationship, from the boyfriend girlfriend till the marriage started.
Yeah.
It's very important. Like, you know.
Mm.
But it's all good. It's all good. Just that we women, we have to know how we handle our men.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Because today I was like, what at all would make a man raise his hands on his wife?
See,
Or what at all would make a man want to divorce his wife? Or what at all would make a woman want to divorce her husband?
yeah, the
What
kind of
at
friends.
all?
Yeah, Pasha, that's correct. The kind of friends they have to influences like
Them.
their decisions and what they do, what they
Yes.
make. Yeah.
Yes.
Like since we got married, there's just been some few people around us that we talk to. We
Yeah.
don't have many friends like that too.
Yeah.
And the people we talk to, actually, they are also encouraging us because
Yeah.
they are encouraging us.
Yeah.
And
And for me like this, I don't just take counsel from anybody at all. If
Yeah.
you've noticed that, I don't
Pasha,
just,
that's true.
I don't just take counsel from anybody.
Yvonne,
I
that's
know
true.
I know the friends I have, but even now I don't really have those friends. But I know that if a friend of mine comes to me and tells me that, hey, you should have done this in your marriage, I'll just listen, but it will just come here and pass it. I don't just take counsel from anybody. I make sure if I'm going for counsel, I'm going to this particular person who I know that he or she would break it down for me to understand so well before. Yes. So I don't just take.
Oh, but
take
Pasha,
counsel.
this one, the abusive part, no, the men that are naturally abusive, no, and yet wow, like, the men who are naturally abusive, no, it's not normal like that.
I think it's from their childhood.
Yeah, it's from their childhood. So you see, there's some men who have seen their fathers beat their mothers, so they grow up with that.
Yes, and some too because they weren't shown love.
Yes,
Their parents.
And then the main thing behind a lot of men abusing their wives or partners, the females, is because of lack of love that is not there.
Yes.
Because of the lack of love.
Because if there's no love,
Why do you think that some guys end up becoming perverts, like they're just sleeping around with
Yes.
other girls? And why do you think that some guys want to prove to girls that Charlie they are it, meanwhile they are not it?
I know.
is because of the lack of love.
Yeah.
It's because of the lack of love.
Yeah, lack of love, because love is everything. You just said love. Love is everything.
Because of
Maybe.
lack of love. Like, hey, you'll be surprised. Yeah, it's not normal. It's not normal, cry.
It's not normal at all.
I think because also some men don't respect women. That's why.
You might also be.
Yes, because they didn't see their mother. See, let me tell you guys something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys watch my video on Ose Kwame and then the wife's channel or Asitina World. I said something about how that I didn't grow up with my mother. That means I didn't know my mother until I got to some age before I got to know my mother. I used to beat women. I used to fight with girls, like literally fight with them. Yeah, like I used to literally fight with them. Let me tell you, I fought with them like they are men. But in the fight, you could tell that they are weak.
Yeah.
Like there's no strength in their punch. Like Abu punch, there's no strength in it.
You can imagine.
You can imagine that. So imagine a man beating it. See, later you learn that Charlie, they are vulnerable.
Yeah. Women are vulnerable.
See, women, as influential as you are very vulnerable as well. And that's why some of the men use some small means to get you, even though you have influence. They use some small means to get you.
And to be sincere, even though he has had his experience with beating women and he has changed and all of that, he has read books that has changed his mindset and all. We quarrel that he can just come to me and shout at me and tell me what he has to tell me. But I've never seen him raise his hands like this. Like I've never seen him raise his hands before, or maybe he has attempted to raise his hands. I've never seen him done that before.
The shouting is to let you know that, hey girl, don't tear me apart.
I know, right? So
Don't
I
break me.
think the men too should also help themselves when the women are there, because you reading books and also learning from other people's experiences and their stories and all of that will tell you, because every day we hear of people's stories and how this and that happened and all of that. Why don't you also help yourself?
But you see, I always talk about the act of singleness. Like, let's make it a thing to focus on ourselves individually, even though we are married, even though we have. Does he beat his daughter?
No. He doesn't at all.
Like, do I beat his shirt?
Sure, no.
Oh, I don't.
Not at all. We don't want to, we don't want to train our child with cane, because when a child is being beaten so much, also she becomes so aware of the cane that she knows that even if I go and do it and I come, you will beat me.
That is arguable. Some can be like that.
Yes.
Some will fear, but they won't have respect for you.
Good.
You see, the point, what we want to build is not fear, but respect.
Yeah.
That if daddy says, don't do this, you should be able to listen and not do. Yeah. If daddy says, oh, go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to plant fear in her heart.
Yes.
I want to rather plant respect. Yeah. That is why I might be quiet for a while and then say, hey, no, and blah blah blah. But maybe
and also we don't want her to grow to like maybe 12 years or 11 years or 13 years where someone will do her something, someone will touch her and she wouldn't know how to come home and tell me or her that, like, no, we don't want it to happen. So we wouldn't put fear, like beating her every time, beating her every day. She will one day go out and do something that she can't come home and tell us, in which it would affect her and it would even affect us more.
Yeah.
Because if she doesn't tell us what is happening to her, I say, because me like this, let me tell you, we were beaten. Beaten.
So Portia, that's the thing. So we want that respect to be there.
Yeah.
My mom didn't beat us as kids. Rather, she would tell us what we did wrong.
And become silent.
And become silent with us.
Her silence hurts me. I tell you.
I know, right?
I tell you. So that's what we are also doing.
Yeah,
but you know, me like this, when we were going, we weren't really beaten, but we were beaten. Because the day my mom would grab us to beat us, we can feel blood. Blood is not coming, but we can feel the blood oozing out of us, but there's no hurt or something.
Oh, but you
And
see,
because
one
of
of
that-
one of the things is that
I'm coming.
I know. Okay.
And because of that, I didn't know how to go to my mom and tell my mom, the mama, boy, raise so much, so mama, boy, me, I'm enough for, or I will just go, mommy, this guy abused me by forcefully touching my breast or my back or something. Oh, mommy, this guy did this to me. You get that? But now Ishra comes to us and tells us whatever is happening to her. So that shows us that when she's like 12 years and we notice a change in her and all of that, we will know that there is something wrong with her. Because every time something happens to her in school or outside, she'll just come straight to us and tell us that, oh, mommy, daddy, this is what happened. This person did this to me. So we now know. So when she doesn't come, we know that, oh no, there's something happening to her.
Yeah.
Osha, it's sketch there. Please extend my greetings to him. And all the ladies who are watching us.
African moms, Bankuta, the Bankuta, and then at the same the traits. Like
Has your mother used her slippers
to
to
slap
slap
you?
you before?
I know our African parents are crazy. They are so crazy. But you wanted to say something. You wanted to say something.
I wanted to. Was it not Portia? I was saying she extend her greetings.
Yes.
All the ladies who are watching us, please extend your greetings to your men for us. So.
Yes, please say hi to them.
Oh, but honestly, ladies, if I should tell you anything from this video today, I'll tell you that instead of focusing on what you want your man to do for you, rather focus on you getting it yourself.
For sure.
That's one of the things that we are teaching in Shira. There are things that she wants us to do for her that we say we will do it too, but we won't do it like the way she wants it.
For sure.
For example, if maybe she put her towel, like bathing towel somewhere, sometimes she will come and say, "Mommy, have you seen my towel?" No, we have not seen your towel.
Go and look for a towel.
You put the towel where you put it, so go and look
Right.
for the towel.
Yeah.
Because the more we keep looking for the towel for you, we are not helping you.
At all.
We are not helping you at all. So instead of you, and listen to me, ladies, please listen to me. Everything you are looking for, everything you want and need is not outside you. When I say outside you, it's not outside that you can use your optical eyes to see. For example, like happiness, it's not outside. It's not in anybody. It's in your heart. So be able to wake that happiness out of you first. Joy, it's not outside, it's inside you. Wake it out. Like for you to be well, for you to have a sound mind, like do you first. If I should ever tell you anything, do you first. Be you first. If you want to learn how to speak good English, don't even go to school to learn it all. Read novels. It will help you. You'll be surprised that hey, men are moved by women who can speak good English. Men are moved by women who have a dream. If you want to, it's not about fighting. No. See, read books, listen to tapes, listen to like and one of the things I love about our family, like our YouTube family here on Victor and Franca, is that for you to just be watching us alone means that you are learning. You are learning things that you are learning a lot that you don't even know. Like this conversation we are having, you are learning a lot that like you don't even know. So, like, treat yourself well as a woman. Take yourself out to that cinema. Go and pay and watch. But do you think it will work? Like, if I want my love to take me on dates, let me read the comment again. I see, but do you think it will work? Like, if I want my love to take me on dates, do you think me taking myself on dates will encourage him to take?
Yes.
See, take you out on a date. Go to that cinema, go and watch your own movie. Sit there and watch. You might feel lonely, but sit there and watch. Come back and come and sleep. That is treating yourself first. And you see that, some of the people who are in the relationship, they don't know a lot of things. Some guys don't know that taking you out or taking themselves out to go and watch a movie is love or affection. They don't know.
They know that maybe
because they just don't know it. Yes. But when you take yourself out, begin to take him out too. When he has money, he will take you out. Try it and see. Take him out on a restaurant and pay for it.
Yeah.
You wait for him to get money and see. I know that some men they can depend on your money and they won't change your work. But I see you will even find
Another man there like
you got another man there.
he was I want to give an
Another
example.
man there.
I want to say that. So let's say I'm going out on my own. I bought my own dress. I paid for my own dinner and all of that. And I'll dress Shepe and I'll take it and snap.
Yeah, try it and tell
And
us.
I post
Try it
it.
and tell us how it went, okay?
And I post it and my husband sees
I'm
me
coming, baby.
with
I'm
the
coming.
Shepe.
I'm coming.
Hey.
See.
Oh yeah, you won't try.
Yeah,
Very
if you-
important.
See, is it Leonie?
Yeah, Leonie.
Leonie, see, try it and see. If you try it and it works, you'll be surprised that he will be shocked that, hey, what's happening?
I know
Like,
it.
what are you doing? There you really know whether he is a true man or not. Because usually, true men, like the good men, when I say good men, every man doesn't really want their women to be paying for things for them.
Sure.
See, take him out and see if he forces to pay. That's one. And try and insist to pay. Like let that thing be there. Let
Because
it be.
men,
Let it flow naturally. Let it flow naturally. Let it feel free.
to be sincere, men don't really like to take things from women because they feel like the women would disrespect them in some time to come.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so men don't really like to take things. So if you try him and you're taking him to a dinner, it's either you've paid, but no company he would pay you back.
Yeah, he'll pay you back.
He would pay you back.
See, it's just like outdoing each other. like a friend of mine did something for me, and I also did it for him.
Yeah.
like
You do.
yeah, just outdo each other. And so that's what I'm sharing with you, ladies. Like, be you first.
My husband used to do those things, so but after 2 kids, he stopped.
Begin to do it for him.
Take him out! You want to take him out? I beg.
They won't take him out.
Wear some jeans string. You get that?
He hasn't stopped though. He hasn't stopped. Like Nadia and shit.
Get some jeans string, some bodycon dress, you know, and go and leave the kids to their grandmother or grandparents and show him power. Show them.
Portia, what you're saying to you is true. Charlie, money matter there. Money matter is somewhere.
I know, right?
But you see, one of the things I tell Franca every day is that one of the things I tell Franca every day is that
Yeah.
she should make a lot of money because hello David Ofori, thanks for joining. Truly appreciate it.
I think when a man is used to you, okay, when a man is used to you and he's used to you, and maybe one day you take him out and he doesn't pay, he will feel bad
You feel bad about it, yeah.
inside, but he won't tell you. Okay, when you continue doing it, it will push him to do more. We like just saying, we like to try once and let it be.
Yeah.
But I think it's a trying more. I'm always telling him that when I'm done with what is happening now, and I'm back, he would, every time I go out, he would follow me. I always say this to him because me, when I get back, he would always follow me because I beg. I have nobody to go to apart from me. So I have to ginger you very, very well. You get it? Yeah. So
If you don't get it, forget
Yeah.
about it.
I'll ginger him very well. Charlie, it's very important.
And then as much as you are doing these things for yourself, do it without expectation.
Expectation for sure.
That thing is so important in my heart that I will always talk about it. Do it without expectation. Do it and expect nothing in return.
Yeah.
Do it as though you know when they say something is a wasted investment. Do it as though it's more like a wasted investment. You are investing in it without any expectation. In that case, if you do it without expectation, or you be without expectation, and something happens, it will hurt you.
For sure. Victor, get ready.
Portia, don't come and gang up with Franca.
I will
I
show
beg
him
you.
Pepe.
Don't come and gang up.
He will see. He will
Let us
see.
get ready. Don't come and gang up.
He will see the most beautiful lady on earth, but when he sees the woman, he'll be like, the devil is a liar. My wife is there. The only thing you see is me.
Remove your hand from my face, Joe.
It's a beg. but baby, you know that when we were dating, sometimes when we go out and we are getting something, sometimes I want to pay.
Oh yeah, like no, honestly, guys,
I pay for that. I want to because I feel like yes.
Honestly, guys, but I also think that the foundation that I started with her is what's helping us because there are times that
you go over him. I tell you,
Portia, you don't go over me.
You'll be counted everywhere you go. If they ask you how are you, so Franca is fine.
I will say I'm fine.
You won't say you are fine. Say Franca is fine. You will mention my name, so I'll be there.
But guys, like when we were dating, right? Franca wasn't working, but she was getting money.
Yeah.
And there were days that I wasn't having money. Taking care of me. Like that, I will never stop talking about it. So, I wonder where she get the money from. But she gets money and takes care of it.
But I didn't do bad. I had people who just saw me and liked me, and all of a sudden they can just send me this K, and
yeah. And then not that when I also get them, I become cheating. When I get, I give her back.
He gives me.
I treat her well.
He does so.
And
well.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, that's why he's my husband. Yeah. Portia is doing what? Portia is learning.
Of course, she's
learning. Portia is learning. That's good.
But take sketch out.
Oh, but you want.
Portia, we should arrange and go on a date too. Maybe movie.
But
movie night.
But
we can watch a movie together.
Yvonne, please, I'll be coming for more just okay. Charlie, my husband has to take me out plenty before I get the third child.
She was robbing Peter to pay.
For? Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Portia. Oh, my goodness. And also, I saw what I say. Like, you know, and done it.
Portia,
oh, goodness.
You. Oh, Portia, it was nice meeting you. That day was really nice meeting you. Yeah. So talk to Sketch so that we plan a date. Maybe we just go and sit somewhere and eat and try to have a good time and then we do it. No divorce.
Okay, so I think we've said a lot here, which we decided to just have a conversation about, and it has been fun with you guys. It has been fun. It has been fun. I didn't want this life to come off, but I think I really enjoyed myself. Yeah.
Oh my guys, thank you so much for being
here. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be giving you my answers.
Guys, what do you think? Hey, madam, hold on. What do you think we should do for Franca on her birthday? Just this Saturday. What do we do for her?
I'm so young. I'm shy, crap.
Franca won't be tired. Portia, don't try.
Me, I don't get tired so easily.
Don't try.
Oh goodness, more fire.
Guys, what should we do for Franca on her birthday? It's just this Saturday. We were hoping.
And I'll be 25.
We were hoping
I'm so young.
We were hoping we will reach 1K then, because one of the things is that she was hoping that by her birthday we will reach 1K.
I know, right?
I should pour Portia. I'll use chilled water. I'll pour chilled water from the fridge, ice water.
Oh no.
Surprise party.
Hey, which of the ponding? Is it the champagne money or water wines or which one?
No, I'll use water.
No, you can use money.
Which
money. You know?
Tell Portia to bring us money. Portia has plenty money.
Charlie. So yeah, I have a story to tell.
Hey, baby, did I tell you how Portia dressed for the content house opening? Hey, Portia came. Portia came.
Now if you mean something, you want to break it.
Portia and Sketch, they came bang.
Oh, thank you. Surprise trip. Big 25 day. It has to be. But thank you, ma.
Hey, finish your surprise trip.
Please, did you hear? It has to be massive. You have to do it. You know.
Should we wait for it?
We can. No, don't worry. We can sell the car, and maybe we can sell the car. Don't worry. We will sell it just.
Guys, did you hear? We sell the car.
Don't worry.
You'll be working henceforth.
Hey, Portia, that's what I want. I don't like it again. I want money.
Portia, I'll soak Gary with Milo, with sugar in it. A good sugar in it there.
I don't like it again. I have a story to share on my birthday, so you guys should
Yeah, so we'll do a video on
yeah.
it. We'll do a video on it.
Yeah.
Or probably we'll do it live.
Yeah, you guys
So-
should expect it.
Gary and water. Yeah, we'll do it. Yvonne, with that siwo.
Oh, I
With that
see.
siwo.
I see Team Funkers. Why are you Team Funkers?
Gary and water.
Oh goodness. Oh, today has been a great day. This evening
All right,
has been
guys.
great.
Thank you so much
Thank
for.
you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us and Charlie.
It's a
Having a
chest
good time
pumping.
with you.
That one, dear. Oh goodness. Oh.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you so
We truly
much.
appreciate.
Thank
we
you
truly
so
appreciate
much. Thank
being
you
with
so
us.
much.
And please help us share our videos so that we can reach 1K at least.
Our love from here to you all.
Love you so much.
Love you so
Love you
so
so
much. Love you so much.
Good night. Good night. Please
My
kiss
dear. Scared.
Portia. Kiss sketch some nice kiss before he sleeps. Oh,
Yvonne, Yvonne, give have some good kiss before I'm talking to the married women.
Felicia.
We are talking
I
to
think
the
Felicia.
married
I think Felicia
women.
is married.
Okay, to all our married people here, you know what you have to do.
Yo, sketches.
Oh, say hi to your husbands and wives for us, okay? Much love from Franca and Victor.
Guys, God bless you so much. We truly appreciate you.
Yeah,
We love you so much.
so much love
Love
from
you so
us.
much.
So we'll be ending our live chat in like 1 minute to come because we will be sleeping, going to bed, and then
The way Yvonne will say, I will, but it's like, mwah.
this evening there will be a battle.
It's like, which battle is that?
The battle of the Lord.
It's like
Only
the way,
God understands.
it's like the way that man asked the girl, have you been kissed violently before?
Good night to you all. Good night. We love you all. Have a sound sleep. We are praying that tomorrow morning we all wake up with strength and love in our hearts and joy to continue the day. God bless you all.
Love you.
Love you so much.
Bye.